do a subgenius affirmation. And this is something that you can do every morning when you wake up in the morning. You should say this at least 10,000 times, which will probably take up most of your day, so then you won't have to go out and work. Subgenius affirmation. In the course of exploiting my abnormal potential, I shall let no one stifle my inner child. If my deep sensitivity must be expressed in a way that causes injury to others, for instance, chainsaws and blowtorches, the delicate genius of my artistic soul must be protected at all costs, so that I might achieve my greatest masterpieces, even if the price be the maiming of a few inconsequential normals. If I were to attack you and your wife, for example, let's say with a chainsaw or a blowtorch, you should in no account attempt to defend yourself, as this would cause such great injury to my artistic soul and might lead to further crimes. You should instead go through affirmations with me, even while you're holding your entrails in with one hand. If you still have a hand left, you should say things like, "You are loved, Janor. You are capable, Janor. Wow, you inflicted those chainsaw wounds with surgical precision." And this is what would help to nurture my inner child. And help build my self-esteem. You know, a 40-hour work week would be too stressful for one so vulnerable, so I allow others to support me. If I feel nurtured by sitting around the house all day watching television, or if my productivity lies in producing apathy, lethargy, and billowing clouds of marijuana smoke, then I must follow my slack. If everything I want is not handed to me on a silver platter, I'm in danger of hurting myself or others. Would everyone like to repeat this with me? If everything I want is not handed to me on a silver platter, I'm in danger of hurting myself and others. If everything I want is not handed to me on a silver platter, I'm in danger of hurting myself and others. If everything I want is not handed to me on a silver platter, I'm in danger of hurting myself and others. Thank you, ladies. If you'll just repeat that. 60 times per minute. If I want more shit from you, I'd squeeze your head, buddy. A lot of people think I should be in prison, but both my psychologist and I agree that this would be a cold prickly, and what I need to grow are warm fuzzies. If to exploit, injure, or rob others would help me grow, under no circumstances should they deny my needs, as this too could damage my Yeti self. When crude, insensitive people try to inhibit my free expression, it only fills me with a greater sense of self-loathing, justifying any further actions I might take. But we're going to bring up little Johnny. We've had a lot of fine contributions. He said he's tired of having his misfortune exploited for someone else's profit. Isn't that cute? What's your favorite song, little Johnny? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Isn't that cute? Would you like to sing it with me, Johnny? Isn't that cute? He wants to sing along with me. Let's sing it, Johnny. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. I love you, Johnny. Goodbye, Johnny. Would you like to say goodbye to me, Johnny? Isn't that a cute little sign of affection, ladies and gentlemen? Little Johnny, get the brat out of here. I can't have any handy brats stealing my scenes. Isn't he adorable? Cut his butt off! Bruce Connolly, ladies and gentlemen. Bruce Connolly. We've got the Bloodless Cooties coming up next. You're gonna love us one of these days. Hey, hey, hey. What I say. We're on the verge of discovering the gene that causes the sensitive artist syndrome. It doesn't matter if you can't give $1 million. If you could give just $500,000 or even $250,000, it would, I think it would touch us in that special place in our hearts. That's why we're offering it this time to anyone that gives a love offering of $250,000 or more. This special album gift. Baker, the Lord's on my side. We think this is a gift that you and your family will enjoy for the next 45 years, or until Jim Baker gets out of prison, whichever comes first. The Lord might be on your side, Tammy. Too bad the federal authorities and the IRS aren't. Oh. Hey, I want it. Hello. But we realize that times aren't the best economically in America these days, and not everybody has just a spare $250,000 lying around. That's why we're offering for our slightly less healed contributors a different love offering, and we want you to understand that we love all our partners equally. Yes, we love all our partners equally, and I want you to understand that we're not degrading you in any way, but for our partners that give times in the stomach with a fork, but they're family values nonetheless, and we feel like this is a gift that you'll enjoy for life without parole. You're right. Now we're still a bit shy. We're still a bit shy of our goal, which is 0. That's why we're offering at this time the one I think you'll find extremely educational and instructive. Every day. Now it's a simple message, but it's deceptively simple, and I think if you read this booklet thoroughly and study it, that your business will prosper and you will get a lot out of this little booklet. I certainly have. Some of these gifted artists and sensitive artists, they need mind braces. They need cerebral chairs. They've had crippled minds for too long. I love you, ladies and gentlemen. I love my kids, and I love all these sensitive artists, and I love myself. And I know that you love me because I'm such a warm and generous human being, and also because I'm a celebrity and I'm above other people. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's a take. All right. Okay.
Can somebody get me an Eskimo pie? Is there an Eskimo pie somewhere? Thank you, Liz. This isn't an Eskimo pie. This is a North Pole cake. I said I wanted an Eskimo pie. I've been on my feet for 7 hours. Is there some place I could sit down? I'd really like a place to sit down. Could somebody get me an Eskimo pie? I've been on my fucking dogs for 7 hours.
I'm looking for a chair.
This isn't an Eskimo pie. This is a Chicago winter Twinkie. I said I wanted an Eskimo pie. Is there a chair, Ed? Have you ever heard of a chair?
I'm looking for a chair.
Is there a chair? I need an Eskimo pie. I fucking need an Eskimo pie. This isn't an Eskimo pie, Liz. It's a shoe. Are you really that dumb? I thought so. That's why I hired you. Get me an Eskimo pie.
Little Johnny wants to come to work with.
Don't do this to me, Ed. Don't fucking do this to me. You're my producer. I've been on my feet for 7 hours. Don't fucking do this to me. I need to sit down. I need a chair. I need to sit down right now.
Johnny's chair.
Look, he's been sitting down for 7 years. I've been on my feet for 7 hours. I raised $7 million for these brats. I need to sit down for 7 minutes. Give me a fucking break.
That's little Johnny's chair.
Look, he's going to be sitting down for the rest of his life. I raised $58 million for these brats last year alone. He's got free wheelchairs for the rest of his life. He's got a monthly check coming in. He's got a summer camp to go to during the summer. I wish I had a deal so sweet I would have cut my legs off so I could get in on something like this and let somebody else do all the work for one of these stupid benefits. Well, you finally did something right. It only took you about a week. Now, do you think you could get me a cup of coffee? Is that within your realm of competency? Well, you got it right the first time. Miracles never cease.
You're right.
I said I wanted sugar. That's sweet and low. I told you I wanted sugar.
But you've been drinking sweetie now for the past 15 years.
I gave you a memo just yesterday saying I changed my mind and I wanted sugar from now on. Is it that you can't read or that you can't think or both? I thought so. That's why I hired you. Look, you can't type, you can't file, you can't take shorthand. You can't make an Eskimo pie. I thought you could at least make a cup of coffee or bring me an Eskimo pie in addition to your other, how shall we say. I think if I couldn't do it, well, there'd be these thousands of kids out here called Janor's kids. I I can't take your incompetence any longer and inspire me.
Nice writing, nice writing.
Oh, my God! What did you do to Janor? My God, are you okay now? Do you need some medication? Are you all right? Did she get blood on her costume? Oh, my God.
I had some kind of fit. I went crazy. Like I was in the 50s when I was still funny. She's just a secretary.
Okay.
Look, don't bother me with your little personal problems. You've already had your 2 days sick leave for the year. And don't try filing for workman's comp because I haven't paid into the federal government. You'd only be getting me in more trouble. You've caused me enough distress with your incompetence already.
But you told me you'd make me a stop if I let you have your